Guys, this is Arun from the Digital Deepak team. Today we're going to talk about rapid fire content creation strategies. In our previous videos we have seen what kind of content we have to write in order to attract buyer traffic, what are the principles we have to follow so that our content gets maximum SEO traffic. We have also seen how to write content, the types of content and how to present that content. Today we're going to see how to create high quality content fast. So let's move ahead. There are three fundamentals to create content fast. The first one is get your research in place. This is because if you're working on a piece of content and you need something to research on, suppose you're writing an article on best baby products and you don't have your research ready, then you'll be spending the next 30 minutes researching on the best baby products instead of using all your creative time towards creating good content. You will be spending time on research, and once you come back to writing content again, you will miss that flow. And flow is very important because only when you have flow you can pump out content fast. And when your creative process is interrupted because you need to do a research or download a video or an image in order for you to complete that article, then your flow will be missing and you cannot create content fast. So always remember that you have to have your research ready, you have to do your research completely and thoroughly, and then you should think about writing content. Let's go to the second fundamental, which is hack your productivity. Unless you are in the right mental state, unless you have accountability, unless you are determined to sit through content creation, unless you have that right mindset, you have that healthy energy which is needed to create anything in this world, it's very difficult to use your time productively. The same productivity principles which apply to any task which you're doing is also applicable to creating content fast. The number three is leverage tools and templates. Tools and templates are hacks which many companies have discovered, which you can directly use instead of reinventing the wheel. The advantage of tools and techniques is you don't have to create stuff from scratch. You just have to plug in a software or download a tool or install a plugin, or you have to use a template which is already given by marketing pioneers like HubSpot, Moz or any other company, and you have to just plug it and use it according to your audience and niche. That is all. Once you have these three fundamentals in place, it's time to dig into each of these fundamentals and see what exactly I mean by it. So let's go further. Number one is get your research in place. When you haven't done your research properly and you start writing your content, you might need to do some research midway through the content, and as a result you will open Google, research something, and then you will go to three more links, and then you'll discover a YouTube video, and you might get a ping from your friend, and you might go to Facebook and might totally get distracted. So let's go through a research process which we'll be following. I have already shared how to do keyword research and find good niches in one of my bonus videos, which is how to use keywordtool.io and Amazon Suggest to find good keyword niche ideas. Do refer to that video. I'm gonna explain the 6 steps which you have to take in order to get your research done and then actually focus on writing content. So let's get started. Step 1 is leverage Google suggestions, related searches and keyword planner to get content ideas. These are the free tools. Many of you might be already knowing. I have covered these tools already in my previous videos. You have to use keywordtool.io or ubersuggest.org or any other tool which scrapes Google suggestions and related searches and questions, and you can use those keywords into keyword planner and you will get content ideas. You will see what kind of keywords are people actually looking for in your niche. Step 2 would be brainstorm and list all possible topics your audience might enjoy reading and can bring your traffic. So in the step 1, our job was to find as many content ideas as possible. We wanted to get everything on a single paper, because once you get everything on a single paper, it becomes easier to brainstorm. And the brainstorm is about what are the list of possible topics your audience might enjoy reading and can bring traffic. So one of the factors would be how much volume does this keyword get, and number two would be, are my competitors covering this particular topic? If not, yes, I should cover. Or can you give a unique bend to the topic which is already there? Everybody is writing about the advantages of using a certain software. Can you give a more unbiased review, like both advantages and disadvantages? So once you use this kind of approach, you have a better chance of making your research much thorough. The step 3 would be lock in on at least 15 topics. There is this concept of creative incubation. So once you know a topic and once you have a brief idea of the topic, and you leave 2 to 3 days, and if you let your mind marinate on those topics, you will get much more ideas and you will get much more creative approaches to deal with that problem, to deal with that content, to write content. This concept is also real for content marketing. So once you have a list of 15 topics and you allow your brain to marinate on it, on each of those ideas for 2 to 3 days, you will get better understanding and you will get more ideas, and you will attack the content in much more sophisticated and clever ways than just spending 5 minutes to find an idea and then just writing a blog post. So once you lock in those 15 topics, it's time to move on to the step 4, which is leverage Google, Amazon and YouTube to find high quality content on these topics. Since Google is the best search engine, and you search for anything on Google and it shows up, and it gives a mixture of images, news, videos and all sorts of content, it's best that you start your research for the content ideas which you have logged in on Google first. And once you get the initial 10 to 15 URLs which you think is of high quality, then you can move on to Amazon. What are the products around the topic which you are planning to write on, and people are asking questions on those products? Once you find out those questions, once you find out the reviews, customer reviews of those products, and see what is good and what is wrong, maybe you can take a screenshot of those customer reviews or copy paste those customer reviews in a Google Doc. You can add in your own review. The third thing which you should use is YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine, and there are many videos on almost many topics on YouTube which are around information, which are around reviews, which are around helping your audience solve their problems. So once you're on YouTube, you will get a different perspective. You might also get few very good YouTube video ideas for your niche, and you will get type of content, multimedia content, which you might not find on Google and Amazon. So YouTube is not to be neglected. So once we have collected all the data from Google, like 10 links from Google, Amazon you found out few reviews, Amazon you found out few frequently asked questions, YouTube you found out few hands-on reviews of the product or unbiased reviews, or someone doing an unboxing video. So once you get all this, it's time to move on to the step 5, which is create a single doc of all research content with titles, subheads and research links. It's important to get all your research links at one place. Few people can use the bookmarks. I prefer using a Google Doc, so I create a title saying this is a particular topic and these are the research links. I copy paste the research links into that Google Doc. So whenever I want to write that content, I will open that Google Doc. Within that same Google Doc, I will write the subheads. So once you have done this, once you have got all those links in a single place, be it bookmarks or a tool like Pocket or Evernote or Google Doc, it's time to move on to the step 6, which is have an editorial calendar for blog topics and stick to it. If you are not accountable for content, the chances are that you'll procrastinate, and once you procrastinate, it becomes a habit. If the content doesn't go on the website, there are no chances of you ranking in Google, and if there is no chance of ranking in Google, there is no way you're going to make affiliate commission. So there are tools for adding a editorial calendar within WordPress itself. So you just go to WordPress plugins and type in editorial calendar. There'll be a bunch of options there. Just install one of them, and you can say that on 19th October I'm going to write this blog post. On 25th September I'm going to write this kind of blog post. On 5th June I'm going to write this kind of blog post. So once you have got your research in place, once you have got your editorial calendar, once you have got the topics, once you have got the potential traffic it can get, it's time to move on to the second aspect, which is to hack your productivity. Hacking productivity is a very generic topic. This is what you can use. This is something you can use in your everyday work also. This is applicable for all sorts of tasks, be it menial chores at home, or be it work at office, or even in your business, or even in content marketing. The first hack for productivity is embrace time blocking. The principle of time blocking is no one and nothing shall take this time away from me. Whenever you have decided to write content, you will make a mental determination saying that the next 3 hours I'm just gonna create content, and YouTube, Facebook, Reddit, or my friend's phone call, or my boss's email, nothing is gonna stop me from focusing on what I have decided to focus. This is time blocking. Time blocking is an interesting concept. Just look up online. This concept has been promoted by an author called Gary Keller. He has written a book called The One Thing. That is an amazing book which I have read, and I kind of picked the concept of time blocking from there. So time blocking is the next level thing when it comes to hacking your productivity. The second hack is Parkinson's law. Work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. So if you feel a certain kind of blog post is going to take you 6 hours, but in reality it should take only 3 hours, and you decide that next 6 hours I'm going to write this blog post, instead of taking 3 hours, which is your actual potential, you will start spending 6 hours on it. That is the Parkinson's law. Work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. If you feel that it takes 4 hours to write a blog post, keep a target of 3 hours. Because when the target is 3 hours, you will automatically say, no, I have to finish in 3 hours. I cannot get distracted easily. Number 3 hack is try create the content in one sitting. The feeling of accomplishment gives you motivation, and that motivation gives momentum, and that momentum helps you pump out content fast for your affiliate website. Always make sure whenever you're sitting, you try to finish what you have decided to finish, because after finishing that particular task, you will feel much more accomplished. Number 4 is phone should be on airplane mode. When you are on the laptop, if you are distracted by the phone frequently, then it will be very difficult for you to create content fast. Number 5 is sign off social and email. This helps for me. I sign off Facebook, Gmail, all sorts of account. I sign off Slack. Sometimes I log off Evernote too. I make sure all my distractions are at bay. Number 6 is write from a desk. Posture helps productivity and mood. When I'm sitting upright, I feel that I'm more involved with the task I'm doing. If I'm sitting on a bed with the laptop on my lap, I get that lethargic feeling, and that lethargic feeling goes into my work, and my productivity starts slipping. I don't get good ideas, my creativity starts slipping. But when I'm at my desk, my mind is focused, and my posture helps me be more active and involved with the task. Number 7 is use music without lyrics for focus. This is one tool I'm using, Brain.fm. Brain.fm is music optimized for each activity. They have music optimized for sleeping. They have music optimized for focus. They are music optimized for running. This is a suggestion. If you use Brain.fm along with your work, instead of using a video or a audio which has lyrics in it, you'll focus much better on the task. So productivity is very important. The same principles of productivity can be applied to any area of your life. So for content, and to create high quality content and to create content fast, you need to hack your productivity. Let's move on to the third aspect, which is to leverage tools and templates. As an affiliate marketer, you have to create multiple types of content: video, infographics, PDFs, ebooks, or plain blog posts, or sales pages. The content variation is not straightforward, and you have to make sure that you are able to create different types of content, but at the same time you are not spending a lot of time. Because the first time I tried to create a video for my affiliate website, it took me like days and days. At that time there was no Fiverr too, so I used to spend a lot of time on Adobe Premiere and all. But those days are long gone, because in 2017 there are many tools out there ready to serve you for free. All you have to do is create a free account, open those templates, enter your keywords, and you're done. It's that easy. Few of the tools I'm going to share with you is that easy. So let's go ahead right now. To create an infographic fast, like this. This is an amazing infographic. Once you create an infographic like this, you can get a lot of Pinterest shares, you can get a lot of shares on StumbleUpon, Facebook, because infographics get shared much high in social media than plain blog posts. To create such infographics fast, there are multiple tools to our service. They are PictoChart, Easel.ly, Infogram, Venngage, Canva. Canva is a tool which I use frequently, and it has tools to help you with multiple things, not just infographic, ebooks, social media posts, Facebook posts. They can help you create your resume also. So Canva is a very flexible tool. Venngage is one tool I use whenever I want to make Venn diagrams. For instance, I'm making a very analysis oriented post for my own blog. I would like to use complex Venn diagrams which has good styling effects too. That's when I use Venngage. PictoChart and Infogram is again dedicated for people to help them make high quality infographics. They have their own templates, and using those templates, all you have to do is enter the keywords, the subheads and the headings, and maybe you can add few resources in the bottom line of the infographic and just hit download. It takes at the most 5 to 10 minutes to create a high quality infographics using these tools. Let's move on to the second type of content, which is videos. How to make videos fast. Video creation is not as difficult as you think, because it is 2017 and not 2011. 2017 there are multiple tools, and all you have to do is just take photographs or just have few clips and just put it in the tool, and the tool adds the background music, tool adds the contrast, coloring, and it makes and polishes that video to much higher quality, and you need not do anything much. You can add graphics to it, you can add your own music to it, and you can just download the video by creating it within the span of 5 to 10 minutes. These are few video tools I have used. Animoto is an amazing tool. Earlier it was only for animation, and now it is also for videos wherein businesses can use to explain their product and software better. Veed.me is a videographers marketplace, so you can go to Veed.me and you can get a professional videographer for your business, or you can get a video created for affiliate business or for a content type which you have decided to get done for. Video is another tool which you can use to create a high quality video fast. Rotor videos is another. Fiverr is probably the cheapest and the most popular, and you can get high quality videos too, ranging from $10 to maybe $32. And once you invest that money, you will get high quality content, and all you have to do is give a very good brief to the video maker so that he makes a good video which is as per your requirements. So you can try each of these tools, and you need not spend many hours into creation of video. Yes, initially you would like to plan out what all will be included in that video, and once you make a storyboard of what all will be going in that video, what all you'll be explaining in that video, you will take that content and give it to someone on one of these video creation tools or video creation services, and then within few days or within few hours you will get a download from them, and you can use that download on your YouTube channel or on your blog too. The number 3 is tools to create an ebook fast. Creating an ebook is important because if you're giving away a free offer as an email opt-in and you're decided to give away an ebook, you would like to create a high quality ebook, because if a person downloads that ebook and sees the quality is below par, he might not be open to your offer. And creating high quality ebooks is not that difficult anymore. To create an ebook, you can use a Google Doc. You can just type in your content in Google Doc and create a PDF by downloading the Google Doc as a PDF document. Number 2 is use Word or OpenOffice. OpenOffice is a free tool. You can just download it on the web, just type it out content, and you can just download that ebook fast. Designer.io, this is an interesting tool which I discovered of late. It's more of a service, you can say. All you have to say is tell Designer.io is I want an ebook on this particular topic, and they will design that ebook, create a cover page also, create content also. So it's $37 per month. If you have enough money and you're willing to spend money, then this is the way to go. Just give them a topic, subscribe to their monthly plan, and they create the ebook. Number 4 is Lulu. Lulu is a tool which you can use to create EPUBs online, and if you're planning to publish that book on Kindle too, then Lulu is an amazing tool. Number 5th is HubSpot. You can look up for HubSpot ebook templates on Google, and you'll discover a link, the link to which I will place below this video. So below this video I'll put links to each of these tools so that you can go to each of these tools and explore and create content fast. The 6th tool is Canva. Canva, you can create a nice ebook cover. If you have a gardening related affiliate website and want to create an ebook on gardening, this is an amazing ebook cover. You can just go to the cover, just edit the text, and you are done. So use Canva too. The next thing I'm going to share is how to write a blog post fast. Yes, videos, infographics and ebooks is what we'll be creating, but large part of our content, about 70 to 80% of our content ideally would be long form blog posts which educate people in an in-depth fashion. Writing blog posts fast can be done by following the following steps. Use Google Voice Typing. You can go to Google Doc, and within the tools section you will find an option for Google Voice Typing. Once you click on it and start speaking in your computer microphone or a microphone which you have, Google Voice Typing tool automatically converts your speech into text, so that the pain of typing is going away. The second one is write first, edit later. when you are writing, you will have a flow, but when you are editing, you are disturbing your writing flow. We as humans want ourselves to be right, and that self righteousness comes in the form of editing. And it's highly likely that whenever you see that the grammar isn't good or the word usage is not good, you will go back and edit it. And once you and you might not be happy with the usage, so you will enter Google and type in what exactly is the right usage and the grammar, and again you will go into the research process. To stop that, just pour everything you have in your mind, everything you have learned through those research links out there onto the WordPress editor. And once you have done that, you go back from your first word and then start editing. That's the best approach to write blog posts fast. Number 3 is write blog posts which have pre-researched links. As I mentioned before, it's important to segregate research and the content creation process, because research can be a distraction and you don't want anything to distract you when you are writing content. Number 4 is separate writing from formatting, graphics, and research. So, as you're writing your post, you might feel like adding a video content and graphic content or including a slide share deck, which is great. Google likes multimedia content, users like multimedia content, but it's better to do that later, because when you're writing, it's important that you are in the flow. Once you are in the flow, you write content fast, and once you are writing content and you decide to add a graphic, you will spend time beautifying that graphic, you'll spend time capturing that graphic online, you'll spend time researching for the right graphic. All these things will hamper your flow, which is writing content. The most difficult thing in writing a blog post is actually writing it. Editing is easy, finding graphics is easy, formatting the post is easy, internal linking is easy. Writing, and you don't want anything to interrupt your writing flow. Write directly in WordPress CMS. WordPress gives you an opportunity to edit then and there itself. And if you're writing in Google Doc, you copy that content onto WordPress. Sometimes the formatting gets haphazard and there might be a mismatch between Google Docs content and WordPress content formatting principles, and as a result few of the paragraphs might go berserk. You don't want to do the same formatting again and again, and when you are typing in WordPress editor, you have more accountability and urge to hit publish, so that will be an extra boost for your motivation, which you should not miss. Number 6 is, this is the order in which you should write your content. Write the headline first, because if you don't write the headline first, your content will go in multiple directions. Once you write the headline, you are laser focused on what exactly that content should entail. Once you write the headline, you should write the introduction. Basically, you will explain why a person should read that content. You should also mention what all the benefits of a person reading that content. You can also write why you have written that content. That's what you should go in the introduction. And once you have written the introduction, you have to go and write the conclusion, because writing introduction and conclusion is very easy as compared to writing the meat of the post. Writing an introduction and conclusion gives you that emotional boost, the motivation, the momentum that most of your blog post is done, and all you have to do is fill in the gaps. So that's it from this video. If you have any questions regarding the tools which I have discussed, or you found a tool which is much better than any of these tools, then do mention the tool in the comment section so that the whole community is benefited. Thank you very much.